Good morning, stage one, and welcome to another writing lesson. We are going to be still talking about some creative language we can use in our writing to make it more engaging. And so on Monday, we talked about onomatopoeia. Today, we are talking about alliteration. Now, alliteration, if you hadn't heard of it before, is words used together that begin with the same sound, like the Wicked Witch of the West. There are 3 words in that phrase that begin with w. Or Isaac's ice cream was icy. Can you see how they sound interesting and engaging, a bit more catchy, because there are 3 sounds that have the same, 3 words that have the same sound in them. So we are going to do a bit of an activity together, and then I'll go through the worksheet for today. This is the game we're going to play together now so that you can practice using alliteration. It is called Alliteration Picnic. Now, to play, you want to be able to collect as many of these picnic foods as you can so that you can have a delicious picnic with your friends or family. But the only way you can collect one of these bits of food to put in your picnic basket is if you can come up with some alliteration for it. So I might help you with the first one just to get you started. And I am going to choose the donut because I think that would be delicious to have on a picnic. Delicious starts with a D, like donut. So I might say the delightful, delicious donut. I've got 3 words of alliteration there, which means I can put it into my picnic basket to eat on my alliteration picnic. Now it's your turn. You might like to pause the video here so that you can write down a few of your alliteration foods. See how many you can come up with, okay? Because you get 1 point for each food you can put in your basket. Keep playing the video if you want another clue or another hint to get you started, or pause the video now if you're ready. Another one I might do is the pizza, because that really looks tasty. Now, I am going to imagine some toppings that might be on the pizza that begin with P for pizza. And I think I'm going to say pumpkin and pepperoni pizza. I've got 3 words of alliteration there, which means it can go in my picnic basket for my delicious alliteration picnic. So now it's your turn. See if you can get 5 points for getting 5 alliteration foods in your picnic basket. Good luck. Okay, have you come up with some now? I wonder what delicious, delightful words you came up with. I've come up with another one for the sandwich because I think I probably need something healthy in my picnic basket after having a donut and a pizza. So I'm going to say the silky salad sandwich. Tasty, tasty. See how many you can come up with. I challenge you to come up with 5 sets of alliteration for these foods. Good luck. And finally, you can complete your worksheet for writing today. Now that you know a bit more about alliteration, you can show us what you know by completing the worksheet. The first activity you will do is use alliteration to invent 3 new flavors of ice cream. Try and make them sound as delicious as you can so that everyone at home wants to try these flavors. I came up with a couple, and I thought of beautiful brownie bites. There are 3 words that start with B, so I know, it is alliteration, and I think it sounds quite tasty. The second one I thought of was melting in your mouth marshmallow. I think that sounds really delicious. So those are 2 of the flavors that I would write down. And then once you've written down your flavors, you can color in the little ice cream balls to show what flavor you came up with. So for my beautiful brownie bites, I would color it in a light brown with some darker bits of brown to show the brownie bites in it. And that would be my brownie ice cream. Then I'd move on to the next one. So that is the first activity. The second activity you will do is you have to write about something in Little Frida using alliteration. Okay, so remember, Little Frida is the book we're doing for reading and writing this week. So try and think of something you want to write about in Little Frida using alliteration. I came up with 4 things you might like to write about, and so they're written down there: Frida, wings, adventure, or girl. You might choose to write about 2 of those things, or 3, or just 1, but see how many words you can come up with that start with the same letter. So I think an important part of the Little Frida book is about Frida finding a new friend. So that is what I'd write first, because Frida finding a new friend. That has 3 words of alliteration. And so I would write that down and move on to the next one. If you want to come up with even more sentences using alliteration, you could write some more on the back or on a spare bit of paper, because the more you practice, the better you'll get. So enjoy, and I am looking forward to seeing you later in the week.